Fire signs, I'm feeling like I'm gonna throw a fit and eat a cupcake. That's how I feel. It's like blank. It's like blank. It's like, what's happening? Like my nail's about to fall off. Like something isn't right. Like this, like it's blank inside. I'm gonna throw a fit and eat a cupcake. Fire signs, so childish, so free. We are changing things and we are disconnecting from what we used to feel connected to. I think this chocolate will help me. I don't want to eat it, it's late. Oh my god. Okay. Great. Now I'm gonna have this. Oh my god, so good. I'm gonna read to you. I'm gonna throw a fit and have a cupcake. I see a lot of static electricity, a lot of being wound up, and then unfurring, and then back up, rewind, fast forward. Choices need to be made. This is how I do this. I connect to all my fire signs. And I see that you have no idea what to do right now. It is like a kid in a candy store. It is like everything is beautiful. It's not, right? And we are being reminded of that, but we don't want to remember that. Not everything is gorgeous. And that can be infuriating. And sometimes we want to burn things up for not being what we said they were. Yeah. But you guys are you've been recently, in the past year or so, you've been at the top of the mountain. But you've also had to come all the way down. And I don't think a lot of things are how you say they are or how you wanted them to be. But I do think you're still enacting, desiring this change. Why are you in such a miserable place, such a miserable situation as a child of the Most High, the most childish, I don't know what's happening, the most fun? I think you guys are the most fun. Air signs, the others, we're silly, we're cute. The fire signs, talk of the town, number one. Ask about them, nigga, ask about them. Everybody knows. So, my question is, you're gonna get cards. My question is, why hold back? Why are you afraid? You don't have to be alone. Oh, honey badger. Okay, Hufflepuff, afraid. Honey badgers, so powerful. They look sweet. Hufflepuff, afraid, very afraid of things. But you are a king. You are the king of the honey badgers. Fire signs. I'm just not... And you've been getting the crow calls. The caw, move, 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 move. But you're not taking yourself seriously. You, what, don't think you can do it? You don't think you can... You know what it is. You've been on your own. You say you haven't, but you've always been. Okay, you're born alone, you die alone. Leos, Sagittarius, Scorpios, you're born alone and you die alone, and guess what? You've got the power, okay? I know a lot of you are in this situation, and you don't have to be. You can, yeah, you can survive on your own. The snake, Four of Snakes, balanced, self-serving. This no spine thing means that you can bend. You will not break. And I always think of the snake, the eight, the eight, the eight, the eight. You know what I'm talking about. You eat yourself, you are yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's over and over and over and over and over. 10, honey badger. Yeah, this is a lot of power. This is a lot of like, wow. It's like naive, innocent power. Like you don't even realize, oh, stupid thing, how much power you have. Is that true? Do you not know? Do you not know how sexy, how beautiful, how intelligent, how powerful you actually are? Yeah, life comes in stages. Things change all the time. Some people, places and things are like stagnant. You are more fluent than that. You're fire. You die and are reborn, and you burn things up and they grow new life. Hello, stop acting like you only have this one moment. Like this is all you'll get. Like this is everything. It's on the grand scheme of things, it's nothing because you've been here a million times before and you will be there a million times again. And I remember for you. I do. What came and went and how many times and the control it had over your life, because I have been there as well. I get it. And sometimes in order to grow, you must wrecking ball. And who's to judge? Who's to say that what you are doing, experiencing, feeling, encompassing, growing towards, going through is wrong? Who? Are they Father Time? Are they Mother Nature? Are they the clocks that be? Because you know that everything works in a clock, right? It's a pattern. And the grid is turning. Click, 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 click. And we keep missing our mark. Okay, but you're just a couple clicks away. And I don't think you need to go backwards. We're not winding back. We've done that. We've done that for the last 10 years. We wound all the way back. Wound all the way back. And now, you remember, you're just about who you were 10 years ago. Me too. We all are. You're springing forward. And maybe you're ahead of the pack. Or like in the middle. But you're next in line. You understand? The springing forward. But this is all done on your own. This is very internal. This is... Don't touch me. This is like you're on the red carpet. Okay? And the paparazzi, the people trying to grab at you. And guess what? You don't need any of them. You don't need any of it. Go on your own and do this. I don't know. Live your life. Build your fucking dreams, okay? And those who are left standing, sure, they can join you. But you don't need them. You never did. You are born alone and you die alone. On God, like God, with God. Born with no shoes. Do you need shoes? No, only in where? People, places, and things. When you're with people, places, and things. In nature, as it is, all you have is yourself and God. And when it's time to grow, what did the children in these villages do? What did the villages... They kicked children out of the village. You go grow on your own in nature. No one will come with you. You must learn to connect, reconnect. Because what did I say? 10 years. Click, 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 click. We were going backwards, getting reset. Spring ahead. Now. That's the time, fire signs. And I know that the 10 years, they were hard, but they were beautiful, and they were powerful, and they taught you a lot. You learned a lot. You changed a lot. You grew a lot. Again, we all did. But this is where you are in this click, 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 click motion. You're about to spring forward. You're about to spring forward. You cannot let anyone hold you back. Hibernate, hibernate, hibernate. Detach, detach, detach. Release, release, release. Change. Concentrate, meditate, change. Something change, quick change, grow. Wants to come out of my mouth like that? That's not the saying. But I'm hearing quick change, grow. Quick change, grow. All right. I'm like, first, I want to pull a rune for you. I don't have my book of runes, though, so... Oh, do I? This is how we'll pull the runes. Quick change, go. Yes, just again. I'll start reading that later. Yay, movies. Okay. I got myself some DVDs today. Okay, let's see where we're at. Oh. Good. So, this is the rune of big ideas, major projects, and exciting adventures. Oh, what was it? Often indicates travel, a shift to a new and fascinating location that will provide mental stimulation. It also indicates moving your home and more congenial surroundings that are in tune with your personality needs. Yeah, this is a big change. It's about you changing. But it also represents a team, so maybe you're leading a team. In some cases, the rune suggests a partnership with someone as strong-willed as yourself. Harnessed together and in step, great things can be accomplished. Greater, in fact, than either of you could possibly accomplish alone. You must have mutual respect, loyalty, and common goals. You are out of step with those around you and others, and you may lack that understanding. You may commit to a course of action due to misjudgment of a partner. Yeah. So I think that all of this wild untamedness is because of a misjudgment. I think that you know that you can do it on your own. But you have to find a balance with those around you. I also feel a fear in my heart when I say this, like fear of finding balance. Loyalty, respect, and identity are the foundations of family. Appel, or Ethel. The rune of authority and responsibility. So in order to be where you are, you must come to the center of yourself and find those responsibilities and ground yourself. You also must find proper respect for authority, law, and established customs. Devotion to a cause. So I think that there's been a lot of questioning with your identity. Again, we've said you've done it alone. You can do it alone over and over and over and over and over again. You come to do it alone. Are you pushing those around you away, or are they pushing you away? Can you sit down for a second and think about that? Are you pushing them away, or are they pushing you away? What have you done lately to compromise with this connection? You may need to take advice from older people or from experienced professionals. And if you get through this, you'll find yourself closer to your heritage and your origin. So find that spiritual connection that connects to your background, and really connect to that again. Find devotion in that. I think all this, see, now I feel grounded. Good thing we went to the runes. I think all this wild untamedness is making you disassociate. Remember I was saying I felt like a child who wanted to throw a fit and eat a cupcake? You wanted to have your cake and eat it too. Not everything is as it seems. Honey badger is very silly, very powerful. Why so afraid? Are you afraid of the people around you, like you can't trust them? Because you couldn't trust anyone when you were growing up? Inner child of my beautiful fire signs. So sexy, so powerful, so strong. Maybe you've misjudged. The past was harsh on you, and no, nobody can control you. They know that now. But it could get harsher if you don't learn to ground. The chill is strong with this one. My friends, I'm going to pull you a yogi card. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. We're bridging you to your higher self. Do I want to pull them? Okay. Pranayama in your breath. Freedom through your breath. You have inhaled beauty, joy, and magnificence of life. Exhale toxicity, stagnation, and dullness. Breathe. And let it go. Take a second. Really think about it. What is the most here for you? And what would leave you in a heartbeat? Stop. Maybe you're overreacting. Child with a cupcake. Oof. Let's see. Upside down, I'll look this up. Okay, Sarah, upside down. Give me a second. You know, I could use the front of the book. Or is it the back? Okay, 61. It's so much easier when you read the directions. How do I connect? How do I relate? How do I pause? Pause. Maybe you're not correct. Maybe a lot of this is ego. My child. My friend. You've been through a lot. And you are very lucky to have friends and people who love you. It could be one person. Some people have nobody. And what is it like to have nobody? It is very sad. Of course you can change and grow and recycle and repeat if you want to, if you really, really crave it, but make a decision. Have patience. You may have noticed intuitive rushes of creative wisdom channeling through you, lighting up your every cell, but it's been upside down. So have you been feeling lost and creatively blocked, as if everyone else knows what they're doing? Didn't I say that? But you can't even choose the next step. This is because your crown chakra has been blocked. You must realize that you are always tapped into the energy of the universe. It is your free-thinking mind that overrides the innate wisdom and makes you lose sight of your own. Okay, so relax with the free thinking. Ground yourself. The universe is sending you messages through pebbles, and then they will later turn to boulders. So when you're throwing that fit, child, think about it. Do you want to destroy this? Do you really want to kick out what is built here? It can be really painful. It can be really beautiful and really filled with growth, I must say. You will change, no matter what. But be careful. Be patient. And make the decisions you're being told to make without pushing and pulling so much. You're causing more pain than it's worth. Take a social media break and use the time to be in silence. Become mindful of all that you do and let go of unnecessary possessions, beliefs, and relationships. Study your ancestors and learn from your mistakes. Follow your curiosity and have faith in the future. This will pave the path back to the divine. Kali, goddess of destruction, disillusion, and ecstasy. You are in a time of radical rebirth. She is fierce, erratic, and untamed. The part of you that is afraid to give full control because you don't know where it will take you. She will destroy all disillusion and bring you face to face with your darkest shadows. Not to cause anguish, but rather a deep place of love, yes. She demolishes the ego that creates the boundary between you and your higher self. Get higher. She is ecstasy experienced in an orgasm, a meditation, a bold self-expression, or pushing a child out of the womb. Kali comes to you in a time of deep liberation, stepping into the true form of you. Trust the process and allow yourself to release all limitations so you can become one with the bliss that you are. Look into the mirror. What is it that you're afraid to see? We all have parts of us that are less than perfect, but they can only be brought to the light through acknowledgement. Recognize your shadows, why they came to be, the purpose they once had, and how they are no longer needed. Write down limiting beliefs that you are holding and that are preventing you from reaching your highest truth and burn them into flames. Shake your body, scream, clear your house, let go of stale relationships, and practice self-pleasure. Free the parts of you that have been suppressed and step into your wild nature. Okay. Lalita Tripura Sundari, goddess of erotic spirituality. Mirroricism. Move toward that which makes you feel sensual and alive. In our society, we've been taught to repress our divine feminine nature in order to be taken seriously. However, by doing so, we are only operating as half of a whole. This card has come to remind you of your inner tantric energy, that which oozes with erotic Shakti life force. It is time to merge your spiritual self with your sexual self, as the two are inherently related. Enjoy the things, all things with sensuality, food, conversation, self-care, movement. Follow that which is good and not what makes sense. No sense makes sense. To a patriarchal system. Bring in all aspects of yourself to the table and watch your life blossom. Be everything you are. Allow that change to happen. But do it with peace and with patience. Okay? And do it with respect for yourself. What you really want and what you really need. It's time to go after your desires. These desires are not your goals of achievement, but rather what inner desires, love, lust, passion, awakens within you to remind you of your divine nature. She's fully alive, untamed, and mystical. Joining the erotic with the spiritual, Lalita represents the part of you that is both queen and nymph, ruling with her elegance without foraging her pleasure, or foregoing her pleasure. Meditate on embodying Lalita's essential power in all aspects of your life. This is a rebirth. Oh, Kali comes up again. Yeah. Creative, imaginative, and unpredictable. So you must release that fear, that control, which comes with the throwing the fit. Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna. And find peace. See, Krishna is about letting go, coming to Krishna. He will, Krishna, God, one love, true love, divine creator will then create for you what you need if you allow, almost got knocked over there, yourself to come to peace. Not pieces. Make a decision and sit on it for a while. Decide for a week, a month, and do it. Don't go back and forth. Do not cry or be angry or belittle over it. You know what you want. Why let other people? You born alone, you die alone. Why let other people dictate? I think that this message is asking you to do it in peace. So there's too much violence already. You don't need to add to it. It's not your job. I know Kali is strong and powerful. but you can breathe. Namaste. www.thehonestgypsy.com. GYPSEY. We'll be back again at Mischief Mama on Instagram. Take care.